As far as what skills and counseling characteristics, I will be referencing the Introduction to Counseling, our textbook, Integration of Faith, Professional Identity, and Clinical Practice. Just to start, their basic attending skills was pretty textbook. They were both open, they were leaning in, there was eye contact. They seem relatively relaxed. I think on the whole, my general comparative experience with both of these counselors, the first therapist to me felt a little more robotic, a little more professional, really great at the Socratic method, really great at opening questions, really great at creating spaciousness and just and encouraging responses from the client. My overall comparative experience was that the second counselor felt much warmer to me, much more like a friend. Really felt like they cared. This is just a personal reflection. I feel like with the second therapist, I would be able to open up more, just based on their energetic presence and their feeling of what landed in my body as genuine care, and kind of like kindness. So right in the textbook, they talk about the genuine self, but really, what is it? The embodying a spirit-filled character. I felt like they really embodied that more. The first therapist, just to go on to my review or experience, slightly mechanical, could work on warmth and genuineness. Again, really great at the Socratic method. Something I really loved is their employment of immediacy. When they said, when you talked about not getting things done, you took a deep breath. What are you feeling right now about not getting things done? Really just bring it into the present moment. This woman was seemingly feeling a sense of overwhelm, and that was a really nice. I would love to further that and go into maybe a somatic resourcing, a resource that could help her, or a technique or a breathing technique. Great end with positive positioning for the client. Sounds like you're passionate about what you do and doing your job well, and they offered a plan for time management. Whereas the second therapist, who again I think really nailed being the warmth and the spirit of someone who cares. I thought really great challenge to start off their session. You wanted to work, this is what they said, you wanted to work on independence, and finding yourself and staying with this guy seems to contradict that. What are your thoughts on that? Again, really great question. And it was a challenge based on their work together and their rapport, which I thought was really beautiful. And the second therapist definitely was more around goal setting. Everyone did great at paraphrasing, everyone did good at summarizing. And yeah, the second session just happened to be more on goal setting. And I thought there was a nice ping pong with what felt reasonable for the client, understanding her fear of rejection and kind of the fear of unknown. Yes, and just to finish, again, the importance of embodying empathy, as discussed in Kaiser and Elliott, is just, again, such a paramount importance between this dynamic that's created between client and counselor.